OMG, it is time to update your WordPress website. And I tell you, I know exactly how you feel. It leaves that real icky feeling in your stomach and it gives you butterflies because you don't know if when you do update your WordPress website, if everything is going to crash. You know how it is. You log into your WordPress website and then you see the message up there that says, please update to WordPress 6527. I know, that's outrageous. But you've seen the message before when it's time for you to update. So you go to click the link and it takes you to the next screen and you're feeling a little confident, but at the same time you're still feeling a little bit nervous because you're still not sure if everything is going to run smoothly. So you take a chance. The problem is you kind of bypass that one button that says make sure you back up your database. A lot of people don't do it, and I don't know why they don't do it. However, aside all that, you go ahead and you click the blue button that says update now. Boom! All of a sudden, as soon as you hit that button, your website is gone, you got a blank white screen, no plugins are working, and you're freaked out. I get it. I've been there, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 5 steps on what you need to do to make sure that you update your WordPress website safely and without risking losing anything or breaking it. All right, here we go. Step number 1. The first thing you want to do is you want to make a backup of your database. So you want to make sure that you export your database. However you do it, if you do it with a plugin or if you do it from your hosting server and do the export feature. Okay, that's the first step. Step number 2. The second thing you want to do is before you click that button that says update WordPress, even though you have exported and taken a backup of your database, you want to download all of the current plugins that need to be updated as well. And I'll tell you why. Because when you go to update your WordPress website, sometimes there's a little miscommunication between WordPress and other plugins. They don't really like talking to each other sometimes. However, when you download the current version of your WordPress plugins, then you'll ensure that you have a stable copy of a working plugin before you actually go to the step of updating your WordPress website. Okay? Step number 3. After you have downloaded all of your plugins, the current ones, then you want to go ahead and update your plugin. Now, this is a very important part because you want to make sure that you update your plugins one by one. Don't do a bulk update because sometimes that just causes problems. Okay, and you don't want to do that. If you're not a developer and you don't work on websites and you don't know how to troubleshoot when you get errors, just go one by one because that will ensure that if something breaks while you're updating the plugins, at least you know which one caused the problem. And then from that problem, if that plugin is the one that has broken your site, then you can just re-upload the other one. Remember when I told you in step number 2 to download all the plugins? This is the reason why. Because if something goes wrong, at least you got a copy of one that worked. Step number 4. Step number 4, what you want to do is you want to back up your database again. So you want to export another copy of your database in the state that it's in, because after you have updated all of your plugins, they will add new information sometimes to your database. So you want to make sure you get a new copy of your database. And once you have taken a copy of your database, now you want to go ahead and update WordPress. So following these 5 steps, it will ensure that if anything happens within the update process, then you'll be able to recover your website easily without a problem because it'll just revert right back to the way that it was when it was working correctly. So that's all there is to it. Now, what I'd like for you to do, if you have any questions, please ask me. Just put them in the comments below. I'm real prompt to answer back. And if you would like more step-by-step training video tutorials on how to use WordPress and different tips and tricks, then there's also a link below where you can get on my list while we're in the pre-launch stage, and you'll be updated as we get closer to the launch of the actual membership site. And when you do opt in to my list, you will also get a very valuable book that will help your business in helping you understand on why customers buy and why they don't. So there you go. I'm Wayne Hatter. This is my tip for you for today, and I'll see you on the site.